Alright, Vikings fans, Skol. Welcome back to the channel where we bleed purple and gold. And today, we're diving into some massive Vikings news straight from TCO Performance Center. Picture this. It's Wednesday afternoon, March 26th, 2025, and our GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah just stepped up to the mic for the first time in months. The room's buzzing, the questions are flying, and the future of our Minnesota Vikings is on the line. From quarterback drama to contract talks, there's a lot to unpack. So grab your horns and let's get into it. Here's the teaser that's got me hyped. Kwesi's dropping hints about McCarthy and shutting down Aaron Rodgers rumors. What does this mean for our squad? Stick around, because this is going to be a wild ride. You know how we've been on edge about who's going to lead the Vikings in 2025? Well, Kwesi faced the fire today, and the big question everyone's asking is, Aaron Rodgers, legendary QB, 41 years old, a guy who could rewrite our history, or our young gun, McCarthy. The press conference was electric, with reporters practically tripping over themselves to get the scoop. Kwesi, cool as ever, said he and coach Kevin O'Connell sat down with Rodgers himself. Can you imagine that meeting? The four-time MVP in the room with our brain trust. But here's the kicker. They're not going down that road, at least not right now. Nothing's 100% off the table, but it's clear the Vikings are leaning hard into a different plan. What do you think? Did we dodge a bullet or miss a golden opportunity? Let's set the stage. Free agency's been a whirlwind. The NFL draft is just a month away on April 24th, and the Vikings are at a crossroads. Kwesi's got the weight of the franchise on his shoulders, and he's juggling more than just quarterback decisions. He's heading into the final year of his contract. No extension yet, unlike O'Connell, who locked in a sweet 4-year deal through 2029 back in January. That's 2 months ago, and some of us are scratching our heads. Why the delay? Kwesi's not sweating it, though. He's all about the grind, saying he wakes up every day focused on getting us to the Super Bowl, not his paycheck. Vikings faithful, are you buying that? Or do you think there's more to this story? Hit the comments and let's debate it. Kwesi's got this chill vibe going, and I'm loving it. He told the press, I don't think about my contract very much, I'll be honest. Picture him in his office, surrounded by motivational quotes. He even dropped one. Happiness is good health and a poor memory. That's some middle child wisdom right there. He's not stressing the fact that O'Connell's deal is done while he's still waiting. Instead, he's laser-focused on building this team. With the busiest time of the year in full swing, he's out there scheming. How do we crush the Packers, outsmart the Lions, and make a deep playoff run? That's the Viking way, and I'm here for it. What's your take? Should Kwesi be pushing harder for that extension? Or is he right to keep his eyes on the prize? He's not giving us the juicy details on those contract talks, but he's dropping hints that things are moving along. It's a process, he said, brushing it off like it's no big deal. He's been chatting with his agent, keeping it low-key, and he's got faith in the Wilf family, our owners who've been rock solid since day one. Kwesi's all about trust. He knows they value what he brings to the table, and he's obsessed with Minnesota. Can you feel that loyalty? It's the kind of passion we live for as Vikings fans. But here's the suspense. Will that new deal get signed before the draft? Or are we waiting till the offseason heats up? I'm on the edge of my seat. I plan to be the person that's here when we ultimately accomplish our goals, Kwesi declared. Boom. That's a mic drop moment. He's not just here to mess around. He's got a vision for the Vikings' future, and he's sticking around to see it through. With free agency behind us, where we made some killer moves, and the draft looming, Kwesi's shifting gears. He's got 4 picks lined up. Number 24, 97, 139, and 187. Not a ton, but enough to make some noise if he plays it right. Vikings fans, what's your dream draft move? Trade up for a star or stockpile talent? Let's hear your game plan in the comments. Now, let's talk about the kid we've all been waiting for, McCarthy. Our 2024 first-round pick, 10th overall, is stepping into the spotlight, and Kwesi's got some serious belief in him. He's passed every test with flying colors, he said, and I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. McCarthy's only 22, but he's got that fire we saw at Michigan, cool under pressure, a leader on the field. Problem is, he tore his meniscus last August, so we haven't seen him sling it in purple yet. That's the mystery keeping us up at night. Can this rookie handle the NFL stage? What do you think, Skull Nation? Is JJ ready to be our QB1? Here's the deal, right now our quarterback room is thin. We've got Brett Rippon, a vet with just 4 starts in 6 seasons, and then there's JJ. That's it. Kwesi's hinting we'll add another arm, maybe after the draft to game the compensatory pick system, but all signs point to McCarthy taking the reins in 2025. Imagine this: Week 1, US Bank Stadium roaring, and our young gun trotting out as the starter. It's been a long road since that injury sidelined him, but behind the scenes, he's been killing it. Kwesi's betting on his prep, his talent, everything he's shown so far. Are you hyped for this, or nervous as hell? Drop your vibes below. The Vikings fell in love with McCarthy last year, before that meniscus injury stole his rookie season. Kwesi's a traitor at heart, he said it himself, and he's rolling the dice on what he's seen so far. I'm comfortable with that, he told the press, talking about JJ's progress. Picture this: spring workouts, McCarthy out there throwing darts, proving he's the real deal. If he stays healthy this offseason, keep stacking those wins in practice, there's no reason he won't be our guy come September. The suspense is killing me. Will he live up to the hype? Let's keep this convo going. Fam, we're excited about where he is in that development, Kwesi said about McCarthy, and you can hear the confidence dripping from his voice. This isn't just talk. JJ's been grinding, rehabbing, learning the playbook, doing everything the Vikings asked of him. Last year, before that injury, he was turning heads in camp. Now, with a full offseason ahead, he's got the chance to lock in that QB1 spot. Imagine the energy in Minnesota if he lights it up this summer. Vikings fans, what's your bold prediction for JJ's first season? I want to see those hot takes in the comments. But here's where it gets tricky. We're still in wait-and-see mode. Kwesi's playing it smart, saying they'll keep gathering info and make the call when it's time. That's the NFL for you. Nothing's set in stone till the pads come on. McCarthy's an unknown quantity on the field, sure, but off it? He's aced every test, leadership, work ethic, all of it. Kwesi's not rushing to crown him yet, but the belief is there. It's like we're holding our breath, waiting for that first snap. Are you ready to see JJ unleashed? Or do you think we need a vet to back him up? Let's hear it. This is the Vikings' future staring us in the face, and I'm pumped. If McCarthy keeps trending up, we could be looking at a new era in Minnesota. Think about it. Our last 3 first-rounders, Jordan Addison, Dallas Turner, and now JJ, could be the core that takes us to the promised land. Kwesi's building something special, and it's up to us to rally behind it. Picture this: playoffs 2025, McCarthy slinging TDs, and us screaming Skull till our throats give out. That's the dream. What's yours? Share it below. Alright, Vikings fam, we've covered the big stuff. Kwesi's contract vibes and McCarthy's rise. But there's more to chew on. Free agency's been wild, and now the draft's creeping up. Kwesi's got his hands full, and he's not blinking. He's all about the process, trusting the Wilfs, and keeping us in the fight. Meanwhile, JJ's our X factor, unproven but oozing potential. This press conference was a goldmine, and it's got me fired up for what's next. What's got you most excited from today's news? Drop it in the comments. I'm reading every single one. Let's wrap this up with a bang. Kwesi's not sweating his deal, and he's all in on McCarthy. That's the kind of leadership we need to take down the NFC North and beyond. Vikings fans, this is our time. 2025 could be the year we finally break through. I'm feeling the Skull spirit more than ever, and I know you are too. So what's your gut telling you about this season? Are we Super Bowl bound, or still a work in progress? Let's keep the energy alive in the comments. Skull Vikings. If you loved this breakdown of the latest Vikings news, smash that like button, drop your thoughts below, and subscribe if you haven't already. We're building a purple army here. Share this with your fellow fans because the more of us screaming Skull, the better. Until next time, keep the faith and let's ride this wave together. See you in the next one.